Hi everyone, I'm Heather Wen. I'm a retired nurse practitioner and the founder and practitioner at Arizona Healing Alternatives. On this channel, you'll find several videos, what I like to call aha moments or aha minutes, where we'll be discussing issues that impact your health. So whether you decide to use alternative medicine, Western medicine, or even a mix of both, I'm passionate about you knowing what your healthcare options are. If you like what you see, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. In this upcoming series, I'm going to be talking to you about some different healing modalities, what I like to call understanding your healthcare options. So we're going to talk a little bit about Western medicine in the first part, then we're going to talk about acupuncture, energy medicine in the third part, and in the fourth part we're going to be talking about applied kinesiology in the framework of total body modification, followed by hypnosis. The reason why I want to cover these issues is because I want you to know if you're thinking about using something or you don't want to use something, you'll have a little bit of a background, obviously not an extensive background, but a little bit of a background to know what you want to try and what you don't want to try. Think about Western medicine and what it's about. What I'd like to do is talk about where our medicine comes from and how we treat science and research and things like that. And I think some of the best ways to discuss that are talking about one type of study. There are many, many different types of studies that we use in Western medicine. There's randomized controlled trials, there's ways of looking at certain things like outcomes, let's say from surgeries, or outcomes from any sort of thing in Western medicine. But I want to talk to you as one example of using double-blind studies. Have you guys heard of that term?
Yeah.
Okay, and so in double-blind studies, and an example that I'm going to use is a pharmaceutical study, or studying a particular medicine that we want to see if we want to get approved through the FDA and see if it works. So what happens is if I split up this room, and we can't split you up in threes because there's twos, but what we'll do is if we split up the room, and let's pretend there's threes, one section, two sections, three sections. What we would do is if you all had the same condition, let's say it's heartburn, if you all had the same condition, what we do with this group here is they're called the control group, and we don't give them anything. And then the next group, we would give them the medication that we're studying, and that medication we would not give to the third group. I'm not used to using a microphone. And then the third group, what we would do is in the third group is we would give them a placebo pill or a sugar pill. Now what we would do, it's called double blind because the person who's receiving the medication, this group over here doesn't know whether they're receiving the actual medication we're studying or whether they're receiving the sugar pill that this group is receiving. That's one part of the blind. The double blind is where myself as a practitioner, I don't know if I'm giving it to you, which one I'm giving it to you. You know, am I giving you the actual pill or am I giving you the sugar pill? And I don't know that, so that you can't read into my face whether you're getting the real pill or not. If I come up and go, here, I hope this works. You know, I go, oh, yeah, I hope that works for you. Oh, that's good. So you can't read into that. So it's called double blind. We look at that, and then if it gets the outcomes that we're hoping, which improves the heartburn, then we send that off to the FDA for approval. Also in Western medicine, what we do is if you came into my office and you explained to me what's going on, you explain the problem, why you're in the office. When you explain that to me, I take that through the filter of my training, and I listen to what you're saying, and I make what's called a differential diagnosis. So I'm coming up and thinking I know what's wrong with you. So what I'm doing, people are chuckling already. And so what happens is I look at that and say, okay, I think you have this. Then here is the treatment, the standard of care for treatment and medications. I prescribe you medication and you're on your way and we see if it works for you. And that's the model of Western medicine. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see the whole entire talk that covers all the different modalities that we're going to discuss in this series, as well as my own experience with them, please watch the video, Energy Medicine or Woo Woo, a Nurse Practitioner Story. It'll give you the entire story. Once again, if you like what you've seen, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell so that when other videos come out, you'll be notified. You can also leave comments or questions that you have, and I will respond to them. Once again,
Thanks for listening and have a great day.